Hey guys, StrainZex, another video for you today. Today, I'm doing a bit of a different video for you guys today. Today, I've been given the privilege by our good friend Hunter. Yes, the same Hunter as you can see on the screen, to actually give a bit of an info dump and a bunch of information about the his next, you know, modding project with I believe with his modding team, or the modding team, I should say. I don't know if there's a leader or who's in charge, but yeah, pretty much I've been given the privilege to go ahead and talk about an awesome project that him and the team's gonna be working on. So they get to show off like concept art and like early videos that they're working on to make this project, to make this project and everything, all the things they're gonna be making, or at least, coming up with concepts of things they might add in and might not add in, because all this is just concept, and well, most of it is just concept. Again, there are videos of stuff they've already created. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this first image here. Hopefully you all can see it. So this is a concept of a Vibo created by the voice actor himself. More, on his lore and everything. I don't know too much about this. It's kind of hard to read the writing and everything, but it looks like, I don't know, some type of robe, but it's like a stage light, combination of like a stage light or something, like so I didn't really go over everything. I mean, he sent a bunch of lore, so there's that, but it looks like cool little sword in the top right there. Well, of course, the stress low zero symbols down there. I don't know what this is, like a control panel or something. But it looks like some type of cool robot. Moving on along down here, you got concept of like a bipedal or tripedal, actually, robot that has like mini guns and a grenade launcher, sniper, and some unknown device right there. So if you go scrolling down here, I can't really read it. I'm like reading this off my phone while I'm, looking back and forth. I'm having a hard time actually reading this, even with even super zoomed in. It's hard to actually read this. Something or destructible. Oh, the name of the thing, I believe so. But yeah, as you can see at the top, Hunter types our concept artists threw a few things together for the campaign. Nothing is final, of course. And yes, this is for a full length. Well, I don't know full length, but this is for a campaign that the Hunter team is going to be working on. I should probably start with that. But up next is this abductor or abductors. It floats. The tips of its appendages are AG. Whatever that means, manipulators. Depends on the top or vulnerabilities, and it captures targets. What does that say? Silently killing them with its stingers. These abilities were. Yeah, it's very hard to read all this, but it's probably down below, and I'm just being super dumb. But up next is an enemy called the imposters, and can disguise itself as a no rat, weak attack power, but can self-destruct, neutral, but releases a wide aggro signal if attacked, which is pretty cool. And zoom out of more concept art of some of the enemy types, and this is actually, I believe this is the main character, like the main person we're actually going to be playing as. I believe the avatar has been made. Don't quote me on that, I'm not gonna be too sure, but it definitely looks super sick. Definitely can't wait to see more of that. So here we go with actual like lore and stuff. So as you can see, it says lore following this: Sentinels guns are destructible and perfect drone. It uses one gun at a time and alternates between them based on proximity and circumstances. Slow, its legs have vestigial offensive abilities. Oh, I'm an idiot. Versatile. What's my English language? Come on now. Or, yeah. Is it versatile? No. I don't know what it says. If that's supposed to be No, it's not versatile, is it? Or should it be? I don't know. Hunter will correct me on my terrible grammar. Anyways, abductors float. The tips of the appendages are anti-gravity manipulators, much like the dev gun. Of course, the vents on the top are weak points. Like I said earlier, of course, the lore is going to be down below. The tips of its appendages are anti-gravity manipulators, much like the dev gun. Oh, I'm an idiot. I already read that. It captures targets and can slowly kill them with its stinger. That's what it said. Shooting the appendages can disable them. They can be climbed. Imposters can disguise and rats in. They're neutral by default, but attacking them will cause all neutral entities in your area to aggro. Okay. I'm guessing either like if you attack a null rat or something, they'll just pop up and just start attacking you or something. See, more information, more lore, all that jazz. Alright, so a nobody possessed by a mysterious crablet which has seemed to have merged with it and modified its anatomy, making it compatible with and the sleeve's body log. Perhaps a blend, perhaps two blending among the lava gang. I imagine its color will return a primary color. What does that mean? For an NPC like Jimmy, except he hails from Grim Cyberpunk genre game simulation, unlike Jimmy, he does not take well to the discovery of the true nature of his reality. Having lived a brutal life fighting back against establishment, only to find that his struggle were all meant to entertain someone else, and that he would be doomed to an endless story cycle of misery. Now refusing to give up his agency, he fights back, seeking to destroy everything that made his life meaningless. He intends to employ the power of the cryptids in hopes of destroying Mythos entirely while preserving his original simulation and rewriting it so he could really have a happy ending. They're not really clear, but for some, not having a happy he's augmented his body with mechanical parts to improve his strength as some. Alright, sorry, did I read that right? Yeah, no, yeah. Strength as some insight into one of the models, finish with the lack of textures. So I'm guessing this is like the in-game boss. So this is a Teslic, or like we'll explain on them later. Oh no, it says so this is gonna be probably another enemy type. But I'm guessing like the lore above is like the main character, or either it's the main character or the main villain. I think it's the main character that we're playing as. So here we got more concept art, Phenomono Rebo. Definitely interesting look. I don't know if a certain meme had influence on this or not. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like it's there. You can tell it's there, guys. It's there. But yeah, up next is Vibo. Alright, Vibo is an individual that is a combination of all the minds of those he has integrated with, since he was designed to be a copy of the one he is a copy of the one who's the one he is installed into. Okay. And the design had an unforeseen side effect, but he was installed into several people, one after the other. Vibo used to be a perfect copy of who he was installed into. First by Rogue Monagon, but now he is a conglomeration of several different people and tested, distilled into who we know today. Rogue Monagon has started out using him to gather research data straight from the brains of those tested, but eventually they discovered that he has the ability to channel the void capsules, which made him a much higher priority to them. People hates them for all the testing they put him through, and to the extent the testing they put the ones he was integrated into through. Okay. People may be a bloodthirsty, revenge-fueled maniac, but he still has some messed up set of morals and does hold some genuine sympathy. Did I say sympathy? What? English! Genuine sympathy for those that RM have hurt. He mostly is concerned with how they hurt him. However, with the testing putting him in a box for days to an end, Evil wants to destroy all the work that Rogue Monagon have done, from research they gain to the entire abandoned sector if he can. Evil understands the power that he possesses and how others may use it, and ultimately the only person he trusts with it is himself, and by proxy, Nex. Who's next? Nooks. Which puts him at odds with Voidway. Voidway. And one of the possible climaxes, Revo and Nix head for the main servers to put upload. Servers to put up. Okay, that's not me. That's a massive. Yeah, it's a problem there. But upload virus to the entire network to get rid of as much of the research as possible. He will also take the opportunity to strip the inhibitors put onto him, like the one that prevents him from being rude to the host and the one that stops him from swearing, making people the sole proprietor of Void. Capsule technology is probably as shitty of a result of giving the data the right way, but that's what makes things fun. Your side is perfect, and it comes down to whoever you trust more. Also, evil takes over the body of the person who stabbed next. This ending to giving people the independence he has wanted throughout the entire campaign. So yeah, that was a mouthful. Alright guys, so before we get into the next lore dump, we're going to go ahead and real quickly, I'm going to show you a video of like early stages of one of the enemy types, which is a new clip of gun NPCs included in this campaign. Maya has been working on new features such as cover system that is flipped. So I'm guessing that they pretty much made a system that allows the NPCs to hop into cover. Alright, so let's go ahead and just get right into it. So very interesting models and enemy types here. So of course this is early alpha footage of one of their enemy types they're working on. So of course this is going to be obviously changed around. There's going to be obviously textures and everything added, and probably improved upon AI coding, all that crap. Well, not coding, but AI, to where they can do a lot more, hopefully, and they'll just stand there and shoot at you like most enemies will do. Well, they don't mostly just walk at you or yeah, stand in one spot. But yeah, definitely a very interesting start to what type of enemies we're going to be facing in this campaign, possibly. And of course, this could change in the near future. But let's go ahead, move on to the very next thing. Alright guys, so it looks like I was wrong. Looks like the main character we will actually be playing at is actually Nex, who also have his own voice by yours truly. Oh god, Hunter's gonna be doing voice acting, guys. Let's go. Round of applause, round of applause. Can't wait to hear that British accent voicing over the main character. That's funny. Of course, he would be the main voice. Alright guys, time for your favorite part. Massive lore dump. That I'm not going to read. I'm sorry, I cannot be bothered to read this. I'm sure y'all are tired of hearing my voice for the last couple minutes. So yeah, if you want to read up on the lore and everything on Nex, the main character and everything, you know, you go ahead, pause right here, read it for yourself. You know, just go through it, skim through it, or whatever you want to do. Alright, so next is current info on, what is it, Teslix? Sorry, my English language is not good. My English is not good, guys. I'm sorry. Looks like Teslix. But they are pieced together corpses that have been reanimated through the void, capsules, power Tesla coil on their back. Oh, that's the things we saw earlier, right. So they walk at a slow pace with a damaging AoE around them caused by the Tesla coil on their back, zapping points on the ground. The little Tesla bits on their arms are the direct blast of electricity towards the player. Once they reach the player, they charge up a power charge of electricity to shoot at the player with some explanation on Void Wave. Void Wave is known as a subsection of lava gangs hiding away to create their very own tools for modding. They hide themselves inside the bowels of lava gang. A town called the Haven. Voidway is not very popular in the confines of the Void, as they are still undergoing many operations under lava gang's nose. They prefer to keep their ideas under wraps so they do not risk causing trouble with lava gang for meddling with makeshift tools ripped from the confines of Sleaze SDK. So yeah, that was just a bit of lore of a group, obviously working within Lava Gang that prefer to keep to themselves and whatnot, and were messing around and meddling with stuff they shouldn't be doing. And of course, we got some more lore on one of the other enemy types, which is pretty freaking cool. It sounds super cool. They have like an enemy that's gonna be like shooting lightning at us and everything, and you have to do a little, like, pretty much just do a dance around it. Like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like multiple enemies shooting at you, attacking. You have to take them out, and then prioritize the slow moving guy who's gonna be probably pretty spongy, and you're gonna have to put rounds into him. And you know, you're gonna probably have to hit like a weak spot or something. I'm not too sure, but it definitely sounds super fun to fight. Like, you have to avoid the enemy, the Tesla's reaching you, and you have to avoid his lightning and all that crap. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty fun. All right, up next is Nexus Pistol. This will be able to be upgraded throughout the campaign, similar to Half-Life Alyx, of course. He will also have his own katana at some point. Alright, sounds cool. Hope the katana could be upgraded and given like different cool abilities, like, I don't know, like an electric slash that sends lightning crackling through the air, maybe. Like, I don't know, you stab into the ground, lightning arcs around you, creating a temporary shield. maybe like superheated katana ability that allows you to slice through practically anything, cutting it in half, doing major burning damage. I don't know, just some ideas I'm spitballing here. Just some ideas here, Hunter. But definitely sounds super cool. Alright, it says here he will also have his own katana at some point, blah, blah. I would also like to mention this campaign will have a lot of voices from the Bonelab community involved, so if you like a spot, don't hesitate to ask. I might have to voice that, guys. I might be in a video. I might be in a game. I might be in a mod. Crazy. Oh my god. I can only imagine. I doubt it though. But that is it for now. I'll get a vid of Nex and his pistol or Q. And if you want to use anything from Trilo, feel free. Apologies for the massive amount of information. Haha, very passionate about this project. As much as Bum Z, if not more. Would love to know what you think. So yeah, guys, would love to know what you all think of all this cool information. And no, don't click off yet. I'm not done yet. Just you know, as Hunter says, it's not just directed to me. It's directed to everybody who's gonna be watching this video, watching this, reading this lore, and all that jazz. Tell me what y'all think. You think it's a cool concept? Think it's gonna be cool little campaign to maybe give Hunter some ideas, give him some cool stuff you could probably add in. Like, won't be adding in everything y'all suggest, so keep it simple, or maybe keep it extremely awesome. Who knows? Might add in some cool weapons or some other cool enemy types, like, I don't know, a tank or something. I don't freaking know. But yeah, let's move on. Alright, so it says also the explanation a bit more behind Vibo. Vibo is an AI chip designed by Sleaze that was one of the projects that ended up being flushed alongside the body log, avatar gun, etc. This was then stolen by Ro Monogon, the section of the Monogon that separated themselves for their own personal gain, and are also known as the more brutal, of course, why wouldn't they be, version of Monogon. This AI chip was then passed around different experiments and entities to test the power. However, they never got the pure I did of what this chip was capable of, as the holes that were used didn't have much sentience, nor could they handle having the AI chip inserted. This is where Nex comes along and is adventure to find the chip once more. He inserts it to his head, inventing himself into his brain, fully being able to harness the power due to the void capsule built into Nex's body, therefore introducing him to his new friend, Vibo. Vibo's body is a virtual representation as Nex sees him, so advanced AI to Nex is some old computer because he isn't very fond of technology or aware of it as much. This is set in the 90s. Vibo is a companion to you across the whole story, and he will talk to you, constantly giving you tips, making funny comments, giving opinions, choices, and situations. It will also help you in ways you'll find out later on the story. It also gives Nex the ability to harness other chips to gain abilities. This is because we can use the power of the void capsule to reach. It's spaced out in a weird way to reach his near full potential, augmenting Nex even more. He will basically be at the corner of your screen when he comes out to talk to you. He has his own emotions and opinions. The cable you see under him will be wrapped around Nex, so it's like Vibo is coming from his back. That is actually very awesome, because that's actually a concept of a character I actually have, which is, you know, the main character, or the pretty much my you know, picture for my channel. Like, I've actually had a concept similar to this, except it's not a cord wrapped around you and I actually have mine as a spider bot. Just a little lore bit tip of me, StrainZex. Just a little bit of a tiny lore dump for me, from my main character. But yeah, it sounds super awesome, super interesting, more and whatnot. Definitely can't wait to see more of this. But let's go ahead and round it all out, round it all off with final video to end this, well, video. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and show off the last part of all this lore and whatnot, and the first, obviously, early concept and alpha footage of the avatar and weapon. Yeah, this is next. I was right, yeah, next is pretty much done, and here's the gun. Yeah, definitely a very nice design. Pretty awesome sounds. Sounds like a heavy-hitting gun. I love it. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. I definitely cannot wait to hear more about this and share more information in the near future, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video, this interesting mod campaign that's going to be coming out soon. Well, not soon, but in the near future. Definitely cannot wait. Hopefully, Hunter, if you're watching this, maybe give me a spot in one of the voice actors. I don't know, maybe I'll be like a bartender or, I don't know, some cyber guy that's like just on the side of the street giving out information or something. Or maybe I'll be a recurring character that like gets in the way of Nex, but has, you know, morals and whatnot, and kind of like Nex in some way. No, I'm not gonna self-insert myself, but definitely interesting stuff. Cannot wait for more. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and leave a like, comment down below. Tell me what we all think about all this information, this campaign that the Hunter and the modding community is gonna be making. And yeah, hope you all enjoyed it. Did go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. Support me down Patreon. I'll see you on the next one, guys. All right, peace.